She love you forever. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she said, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I live, my baby you'll be. The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old, and he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelf. He pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid's driving me crazy." But at night time, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old, and he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath. And when Grandma wished, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wants to sell him to the zoo. But it's night time when he asleep. The mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked, she said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as my living, my baby you'll be." The boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 10. He had strange friends and he wore strange clothes and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. But it's night time when Tinger was asleep. The mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he really asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Then the Tinger grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He felt home and got a house across town. But sometime on the dark night, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house was out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled inside across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she said, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Well, that mother, she got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, You'd better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing the song. She said, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. But she couldn't finish because she was too old and sick. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song. I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy, you'll be. When the sun came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stair. Then he went into a room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arm and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. Long as I'm living, my baby, you'll be. Bye-bye.